Revenge is everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Ali LaForce. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Gordon. And here's Oubre from the arc. That shot off the mark. Here's Orlando. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. The kick out to Maxey. Another shot. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And here are the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Yabusele. For 3. Gordon. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 76ers trail by 4. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Okay, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
George's shot is good.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Banchero. Give him 8 points now. Count that bucket. Banchero's got 10 points.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Outside Maxey. And there's the lob. And the jam by George. Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Inside. 6 to shoot. George with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left now in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. The Sixers trailing. To the paint. Yabusele. The three. Edwards, no good. Now here's Carter. Wagner outside. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic.
The 76ers, 11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Stolen by Drummond. Banchero left side. Anthony outside. Banchero the screen. Pass to Black. There's the three. Kept alive by Orlando. Here's Carter. No points yet. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Carter Jr. with the unselfish play that time. Quality possession. And he makes a lot of those.
Now Philadelphia with it. Trailing by 2. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Ali. Lowry, good.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
It's stolen by Drummond. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Banchero in the post. Shoots over Nance. Banchero no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Nance. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Nance outside. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The shot by Drummond, no good. Orlando trailing here. Banchero in the post. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Wagner up top. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Outside Oubre. Back to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Here's Gordon. After the basket by Orlando. George with it. 9 points in the game. And Eric Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
To the middle. Pass to Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Maxey. Back to Oubre. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Suggs outside. No good on the 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wagner outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
George with it. He's picked up by Banchero. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to George. Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. They set a pick. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Wagner. Still no points. From downtown. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Drops in the three. And now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. For three, Maxey. They get it again. Gordon on the wing. Drills it from deep. Gordon's got 6 points.
Gordon so good at sizing up the defense quickly and then burning them off the catch and shoot.
And Carroll finishes with force inside.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Wagner. No made baskets yet. Shoots over George. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Batadze. Soft touch off the glass. Batadze's gotten 4 this quarter. Banchero comes with a double team. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Oubre. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Oubre's got 7.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off. Good on the second one.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Wagner for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 2.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Edwards, that's good. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Back to Wagner. Up in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking.
43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 1. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Throws it up high. And Caro no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to Carter. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Shot is good by Edwards. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense. He checks all the boxes.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
It's time for your 407 advance speed.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Left side, Maxey. Back to Gordon. And here's George. It's hauled in by Isaac. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Oubre on the wing. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. The kick out to Maxey. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Six on the shot clock. Fades. Rebound by Philadelphia.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Drummond. Back to George. The 3-ball. That doesn't go either for George. And so it's Caro who brings it up for Orlando. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Oh, no holding back from Caro. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Gordon outside. Here's Yabusele. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Suggs, left side. .149 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shoots. Tries again. The kick out to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Batase. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Sixers lead by 6. Pass to George. Here's Yabusele. For 3, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Orlando again missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. George drives in. Out to Gordon. Right side Maxey. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th.
Well, that is great defense from Suggs. He's got all the tools to lock you down and lock you up.
Here's Batase. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.